Aman Arashvan.
My name is Arman Arashvan. I live in District 9. Mr. Mayor, Dallas, 22 out of 30 days of treated water was over the HHS recommended limit of 0.7 ppm fluoride. November 18th, it was 1.26 ppm. Was this a pump error? A February 2020 Sandy, Utah article reported fluoride pump malfunction. In 2019, the pump dispensed 40 times the recommended level. Listen to this biochemist. The risk-benefit assessment concerning fluoride clearly shows Dallas needs to save the money and stop the fluoridation program today.
Anchorage, Alaska. And I'm speaking to you, the Dallas City Council now, to inform you about my situation with fluoride. As a young person growing up in Texas, I was exposed to fluoride through the water at Fort Sam Houston. And my young adult teeth erupted with embarrassing dental fluorosis. That was just the beginning of my woes with fluoride, but I didn't know that. And it goes on decade after decade with different symptoms that have piled up in my body, including parathyroid surgery that has caused by the fluoridation, kidney stones. Also, I lost my hip, had a total hip replacement. I took that bone. It was very difficult to find out a medical lab. In fact, I could not find a medical lab. It was a mineral lab that analyzed my bone. This is my hip bone. What is that doing outside my body? These are the results of lifelong, unmonitored fluoridation exposure. City Council, do you actually monitor anybody's body accumulation of fluoride? No, you don't. Nobody does. We need to not be doing this to our young people, getting to the stage of 50 and 60 years old, now having all these critical systems of our bodies failing, very painfully, may I add. Now, as I was in DC, I went to a water treatment plant. I was an employee there with the Army Corps of Engineers. Dr. Mark Edwards, who exposed lead in drinking water in Flint, Michigan, and in the DC area, recognized me as a whistleblower in that situation. I reported that the lead levels were 200 parts per billion coming off of those lead pipes in the basement of the water treatment plant where I was breathing fluoride fumes, but I didn't know. You don't know what could happen to a body after that kind of exposure. Now, I also realized looking at that raw data, the EPA was varying the fluoride levels in those lead pipes. Fluoridation increases the lead leaching in these lead pipes. This is not something you have to go to a peer review manual to look up or any kind of data, because I could see these things with my own eyes. Now, I hope that you will consider this information, now that you know it, and stop artificial fluoridation in Dallas.
This is horrifying. Mr. Mayor, this is horrifying. And we need to stop this now.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Chantel Arashvan.
Good morning, y'all. My name is Chantal Arashvan, and I live in the 9th District. I just moved there. Mayor, I'm going to play you a short video that illustrates how I'm going to play you a short video that illustrates how our tax dollars are going down the drain.
Added to water never touches a tooth. It ends up on your lawn, or down your shower drain or toilet. The result is waste that pollutes the environment. Fluoridation chemicals are toxic even at low doses. There are 2 compounds used for fluoridating water supplies today, namely sodium silicofluoride and hydrofluorosilicic acid. These are the waste products from the wet scrubbing systems of the fertilizer industry and are classified as hazardous wastes. Fluoride is also the only unregulated drug that is forced as a mass medication on the population, with no control of dosing or frequency. In February 2014, researchers from Harvard University listed fluoride as one of the top developmental neurotoxicants. 37 studies showed a link between fairly modest fluoride exposure and lowered IQ in children. The poison warning on toothpaste labels is enough to sound the alarm. A mere 1/4 milligram of toothpaste ingested, and you are advised to call the poison control. Beware, that could be the same amount found in 1 glass of fluoridated water. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention admits that 41% of adolescents now have dental fluorosis, which occurs from an excess of fluoride. This is a condition where tooth enamel becomes progressively discolored and mottled. Dental fluorosis is not just a cosmetic issue. It can affect other tissues, such as your bones and brain, if they've been overexposed to fluoride as well. These problems are a real health threat, prompting 98% of Europe to not fluoridate its water. Fluoride can harm you by damaging your bones and brain, lowering your IQ, causing thyroid dysfunction, and harming your teeth, contrary to what is promoted. You can find this substance in your tap water, in your toothpaste, and even in pesticide and fertilizer residue on the food you eat. There are different ways you can avoid fluoride and its potential side effects. Stop drinking fluoridated water. Teach your child not to swallow toothpaste. Avoid using fluoridated salt and stick to raw, organic, wholesome food instead of processed goods. Ask the pharmacist if your medication contains fluoride. It's high time to get fluoridation chemicals out of the public water supply. When over 99% is sent down the drain and into the environment, it hardly touches a tooth and provides the much heralded benefits. If experts and consumers are convinced of the benefits fluoride may provide, then it should be kept in the toothpaste, where it can be applied topically and out of the clean water supply. There is no logical reason to ingest this toxic poison in the form of drinking water.
9 on this council can vote to stop the costly fluoridation program. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much.
Curtis Jones.